Jazz Festival. Today they play in honor of Mr. Ron Bright, who has mentored many thousands of Castle High School students for decades. Aloha to the marching knights of Castle High School.
Ron Bright, what an incredible man who has really been the mentor and the great teacher of a lot of students coming out of Castle High School. Castle High School Band, everybody. Okay, this is mine coming up next.
Okay.
Talk about Kamehameha schools. You see this lovely lady who I think should be Mrs. Hawaii is an 82 graduate of the Kamehameha schools and executive director for the ARC in Hawaii. The ARC in Hawaii provides services to adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities right here in Oahu, located up at Diamond Head. This is Leigh Fountain, Executive Director. The theme this year for the ARC in Hawaii is Kamaehu, strength, energy, firmness of resolution, fixedness of purpose. The ARC in Hawaii, we build on strength. If you notice the blue t-shirts that they wear with the logo of the ARC in Hawaii, that blue t-shirt represents Luna Lilo, for we sit on Luna Lilo property, as well as the Kamehameha lineage. Look at this trolley, it is fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, the ARC in Hawaii, the men and women, and our staff and management right here in the trolley. Also, mahalo to Kintetsu for helping us with being in this parade through their generous support with the trolley. Everyone has strengths, and if we build on strength, then weakness lessens. Building on strength moves an individual towards independence. Ladies and gentlemen, the ARC in Hawaii.
You
See
get
us.
your camera time, Rana. You
Absolutely.
Get that camera time. Aloha.
Aloha, my gang from the ARC in Hawaii. I worked there, you know.
I know. Amazing work you folks did.
Absolutely, and more. Look at this is our fancy van, our Mercedes van.
Wow.
And our driver, Jessica Palakiko, is driving the van. She's one of our veteran workers there. And Maka is he's our Ilio. ARC in Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen, we serve adults with intellectual developmental disabilities, and we are very proud to be in the Aloha Festivals Parade, our second time. We were here last year, so big mahalo.
Mahalo
There's
nui
Jessica-
to the
Ah.
ARC in Hawaii.
Hey, where's the music, sister? Oh, it's playing, okay. And there's Maka. Maka is the ARC's dog. Hi, Jessie. Home. Kupa and Hilo are riding around with their mommy. Bye, Maka boy. Hawaiian Telcom, following the ARC in Hawaii.
Please welcome back to our floral parade after many years, Hawaiian Telcom. Hawaiian Telcom, Hawaii's technology leader, is represented today by CEO Scott Barber, Senior Vice President and General Counsel John Komeiji, and a group of spirited employees. Hawaiian Telcom has proudly served the people and businesses of Hawaii since its charter by King David Kalakaua in 1883. Today, Hawaiian Telcom continues to invest millions of dollars to expand its next generation fiber network, which enables services like Hawaiian Telcom TV and Hawaii's fastest internet with speeds of up to 1 gigabyte per second. Their unit is comprised of 3 fleet vehicles and 30 to 50 Hawaiian Telcom employees and their families, all wearing green Hawaiian Telcom Aloha t-shirts. Always Aloha t-shirts. Over its 132-year history of serving Hawaii, with over 1,300 employees statewide, Hawaiian Telcom is committed to providing its customers with the very best service as Hawaii's technology leader. Mahalo nui to Hawaiian Telcom. So this is how someone in the living room can be on Netflix and in the kids' bedroom watching Hulu, and then watching Voodoo in the other bedroom. These folks make that all possible.
Hawaiian Telcom. It really takes teamwork for everybody
Aloha.
to show up and be in the parade. So mahalo for your great teamwork, everybody.
These banner carriers carry the banner of the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. The mission of OHA is to malama and protect Hawaii's people and environmental resources toward ensuring the perpetuation of the culture, the enhancement of lifestyle, and the protection of entitlements of Native Hawaiians, while enabling the building of a strong and healthy Hawaiian people and nation. Mahalo nui to OHA.
Kalumai. This morning, the island of Kaho'olawe is represented by Princess Kim Oshiro Costellas. Kim is a mother of 3, a grandmother of 2, and a paraprofessional at Jefferson Elementary. Her husband of 26 years, Darren Costellas, introduces the unit carrying the flag. Her attendants are Dr. Joanna Magda, gorgeous darling,
Yes.
and Renee Ramos. Her outriders are David Ramos, Kaniala Nahino Sr., and her youngest son, Nalu Costellas. Pooper Scoopers are all friends of Dr. Magno.
Aloha.
Thank you, Dr. Magno. Cardiologist, Queens Medical Center. Today, the unit is adorned with kai hina hina, the familiar gray hina hina, red tea leaves, silver leaves, and green tea leaves. Kim would like to mahalo Keakua first and foremost, and to all who made it possible.
Eo kanaloa. And the ever important, ladies and gentlemen, our pooper scoopers for Kaho'olawe. The pooper scoopers are also judged and awarded at the end of the day, so you keep your own judgment. Yeah, share with us who your favorite pooper scoopers are. Hashtag Olelo. Kumuhula lei momi ho and the students of Keali'i Ka'apuni Honua Ke'ena Ohula are pleased to once again, for the 8th consecutive year, celebrate in this year's Aloha Festival's Floral Parade with their float entry honoring the island of Kaho'olawe. Recognized as the smallest in size of the 8 major islands, Kanaloa, or Kohemalamalama, was a place where kahuna and navigators were trained and played an important role in early Pacific migrations. Named for the god of the ocean and the foundations of the earth, Kaho'olawe is a sacred island that in modern times has served as the foundation for the revitalization of Hawaiian cultural practices. Today, this halau shares mele that speak of the island of Kaho'olawe, a sacred island. Hey, Auntie Mo! Yeehaw. Kumuhula le momiho dancing for us with her halau. Keali'i Ka'apuni Honua Ke'ena Ohula. Mahalo nui a oko pakahi. Aloha. Riha.
Island Air celebrates 35 years of soaring through our island skies. This is the first year that Island Air is participating in the Aloha Festival's parade, and they honorably pay tribute to the Hulu Aloha theme by featuring our beautiful Eevee bird. The Eevee bird, which is central to Island Air's logo, is a species of Hawaiian honey creeper, which was prized by Hawaiians for its striking vermilion feathers. These colorful feathers were used to make feather capes, helmets, and other symbols of Hawaiian royalty, which you saw earlier, donned by the Aloha Festival's Royal Court. Island Air is Hawaii's value leader, offering more than 165 convenient flights each week between Oahu, Maui, and Lanai. The affordable alternative for inter-island travel, Island Air's 64-seat aircraft provides captivating up-close views of Hawaii's remarkable landscapes. Founded in 1980 as Princeville Airways, the company was renamed Island Air in 1992. Island Air and its 270 employees say mahalo for your continued support, and they look forward to welcoming you aboard a future flight. The Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame.
The Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame was founded in 1994 as a non-profit organization to promote, preserve, and perpetuate Hawaiian music and hula by celebrating the achievements of significant individuals and groups. The focus is on 3 activities. 1, Emele Kako is a music education program for 4th and 5th graders based on the music and era of Nalani Eha, Kalakaua, Lili'ua Kalani, Like Like, and Leleio Hoku. The Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame produces live events. Lay of Stars pays tribute to our current year's Hall of Fame inductees and presents their music and hula in a gala concert at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel in May. We also produced Na Mele Mai Ole, a 3-concert series in partnership with Kauai Church. And third, museum-grade exhibits that celebrate the achievements of our inductees. Join us at our next event, our first of 3 Na Mele Mai Ole concerts on October 24th at Kauai Church at 6 p.m. Riding in the convertible is Palani Vaughn, 2008 inductee into the Hawaii Music Hall of Fame. He is noted musician and scholar of Kalakawa's music. Driving that convertible is past board president James Kimo Stone Jr., and he is joined by member Van Ohumukukini. Kimo and Vaughn play as a duo under the name Mai Kapu'uvai.
Please welcome for their 7th year the McKinley Tiger Battalion. The McKinley High School JROTC unit was organized in 1929 as the oldest Hawaii public school unit. JROTC was discontinued at McKinley during World War II and then reactivated in 1945. Many of McKinley's cadets are war heroes, including World War II Medal of Honor winner, the late U.S. Senator Daniel K. Inouye, class of 1942. The JROTC vision is to provide a quality citizenship, character, and leadership development program while fostering partnerships with the communities and educational institutions. The mission is to motivate young people to be better citizens. McKinley High School is proud to be listed on both the state and national register of historical places.
Coming up for us, ladies and gentlemen, Punahou is pleased to share its 175th anniversary with the state of Hawaii and the country. The band is made up of 215 members of the Punahou Marching Band, playing 192 instruments, and they are proud to share their aloha and spirit through music and dance. Please enjoy their rendition of Kauluvehio Ke Kai, Kana'i Puni, and Kalei o Punahou. The Punahou Marching Band.
Aloha Punahou. The many students who have been mentored through the years in Hawaiian featherwork by Auntie Mary Lou Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna. The Punahou community is so thankful for these special women who have given so much of their time, talent, and patience to help enrich students' knowledge of a cherished traditional Hawaiian craft. So ladies and gentlemen, you see the hand kahili that they hold. These are made of feathers taught to them by the feather masters, the featherwork masters, and the tradition continues. Aloha Punahou.
Aloha Punahou. And we feature now Uhe Uhene with a beautiful hula by Ka'anoi. Ono Hawaiian music.
Very appropriate for the next unit coming forward. This is the lovely Ka'anoi with her beautiful hula, bringing forth the Queen Liliuokalani Keiki Hula Competition banner and units. This year, the Queen Liliuokalani Keiki Hula Competition celebrates its 40th anniversary. We present to you this morning our two keiki winners of the Keiki Hula Competition, which was held. Faith Paredes, I know her parents. She is a 5th grader at Kamehameha Schools Maui and is from Wailuku. Her parents are Iliahi and Haunani Paredes. Master Keiki Hula 2015 is Inoalani Aloieo. He is a 7th grader at Iao School and is from Wailuku, Maui, and his parents are Albert and Nani Pu'o. Both Keiki Hula winners come from Halau, Kekua Okala'au ala Iliahi under the direction, Kalamai, of direction of Nakumu Hula Iliahi and Haunani Paredes. And that lineage comes from, I know for Iliahi, it's from Navai Eha Opuna with O'Brien Eselu and Thaddeus Wilson.
Marching and dancing with our two winners are Keiki from Halau Hula, Puka Ikapua Kalani from Kailua, and Mililani Oahu under the direction of Kumuhula Darcy Moniz.
Ladies and gentlemen, short Keiki, our little ones, some love. Give it up, everybody. Nice round of applause. Once again, if you have just joined us, you're here at the 69th Annual Aloha Festival's Floral Parade.
Leading the lovely island of Ni'ihau is Paige Chaz Myers. Our beautiful princess of Ni'ihau is Denise Kanani Okeanuenue Manley Shirley. Denise is a proud mother of 3, employed by Delta Airlines and a student at the University of Hawaii. She enjoys her ohana, baking, sewing, and of course, pa'u riding. Her attendants are Aulani Kaneali Abreu and Bambi Pualani Justed. Her escorts are Jeffrey Gaspar, Keonauna Salis, and Christopher Sawai. Round of applause, please, for our equestrian unit from Ni'ihau.
Ladies and gentlemen, the shells that she is adorned with are shells from Ni'ihau, and only there on that island. These shells are very precious, very valuable. And it's an old art to create the lei, to gather and create the lei. Once again, our beautiful equestrian groups, our pa'u, can be seen nowhere else but right here in Hawaii. Nowhere else in the world will you find this. And you can always tell a Hawaiian cowboy. He is always adorned with lei on his papale, lei around his neck, and lei on the horse at times.
Aloha.
Aloha kakahiaka. Scoopa. 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 Scoopa.
Aloha. Koiahao Church School is a Christian program with a mission of providing children, their families, and teachers with an appropriate Montessori educational experience, emphasizing Hawaiian cultural values and language. The school's goal is to support confident learners who value cultural diversity and provide them with the skills to navigate the journey of learning and living as stewards of our environment. The school serves children from 15 months through grade 3 and supports 2 preschool Hawaiian dual language classrooms. Aloha halehaku, aloha.
Aloha koiahao.
Aloha koiahao.
Coming up next, the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts and the Nahoku Hanohano Awards trace their origins to 1978 and KCCN AM radio. Then the world's only all-Hawaiian music radio station. Now it is in its 39th year. The membership votes and confers 36 awards annually, including Album of the Year, Male and Female Vocalist, and the public vote of Favorite Entertainment of the Year. By the way, Aaron Salah sitting next to me is a multiple Nahoku Hanohano Award winner.
As is Ipoku Mukahi sitting next to me. Mahalo, mahalo.
Today we have the privilege of welcoming this 13-year-old ukulele prodigy, Aiden James, who began playing at age 2 and became a YouTube sensation at 8. His videos of trains, Hey Soul Sister, and has earned over 20 million views. Aiden opened the Keiki stage at the 2010 Kokua Festival and has since shared the stage with Jake Shimabukuro, Mick Fleetwood, and has opened for Lisa Loeb's 2014 concert here in Hawaii. He has performed at the legendary Whiskey A Go-Go House of Blues in LA, at Hard Rock Cafes in Las Vegas, San Diego, and Tokyo, and even on the steps of the Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Aiden has appeared on Hawaii 5-0 and has been featured on a myriad of major news outlets, and his debut release, Live Again, made the final ballot at this year's Nahoku Hanohano Award, making him the youngest nominee in Hoku history. He just released a new single which he co-wrote, The Girl on the TV Screen. Aiden is also part of the Make 'em Smile program. Smile, Aiden. There you go. Which shares music with patients at various hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts and Aiden James. Enjoy the hula stylings of Ka'anoi and the music of Uhe Uhene. The song composed by Leigh Collins, who was the very first musical director of the Halekulani Hotel and founder of the Halekulani Girls. She and the Halekulani Girls are 2015 inductees to the Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame. This song gives tribute to the Lyman family who lived up in Hualalai on the island of Hawaii. For those watching on TV live, we have Ka'anoi and the music of Uhe Uhene.
Beautiful music of Uhe Uhene and Ka'anoi's gorgeous hula. Coming up next is a Moanalua High School band, fields a 218-piece marching band. The official name of the band is the Moanalua High School Menehune Marching Band and Color Guard. Student enrollment of Moanalua High School is 2,000 students, consisting of students from grades 9 through 12. The Menehune Marching Band and Color Guard represented the state of Hawaii in the Fiesta Bowl National Parade in Phoenix, Arizona in January of 2010. The band was awarded 3rd in the nation for their performance, along with a 1st place in Color Guard. The marching band is the most traveled of any organization in Moanalua High School. Calvin Takesue, they are assisted by the Moanalua High School Band Alumni Tech staff. Aloha nui to Moana Lua.
One song, I Am Hawaii. Once again, Moana Lua, High School Marching Band.
Omnipotent marching band and color guard. Moana Lua has always been so well known for the level of performance of their marching band.
Desert of Hawaii is primarily a benevolent, charitable, and fraternal organization. Its membership is dedicated to the principle of fostering civic, economic, and educational programs. A nice round of applause for the marching unit, Desert of Hawaii. Thank you, gentlemen. Aloha.
Aloha.
Mahalo, gentlemen. Aloha. Desert of Hawaii, everybody.
The Native Hawaiian Hospitality Association, or NAHA, was formed in 1997 by Dr. George Kanahele and Kenneth Brown as a nonprofit dedicated to perpetuating an authentic spirit of aloha and Hawaiian culture within the hospitality industry. They do this through consultation and education and by providing opportunities for Native Hawaiians to shape the future of tourism. The goal of NAHA is to cultivate respect for the host culture, aloha, preserve this special place, and balance the benefits and challenges of tourism. Auntie Mary Lou Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna were the perfect examples of Native Hawaiian hospitality and their sharing of their fine craft of hulu aloha to our people and malihini alike. Kumuhula Side Bridges represents NAHA, and the convertible driven by Monty McCumber, who is used to driving in between lanes.
With all riders hailing from the leeward coast of Oahu, this year's Lana Ipa'u unit is led by Paige Dani Pada. Following close behind is Princess Josephine Pang, who is a retired hospital environmental director of the former St. Francis West facility in Eva. Her attendants are Laurie Ann Carvalho Garcia, who is the service manager at First Hawaiian Bank in Waianae, and Muriel Puni Iowane, a retired Campbell Estates landscaper. Escorts include Tracy Perkins, a driver for Clean Linens Hawaii, Vern Kiaha, a Hawaiian language teacher at Nanakuli Elementary School, and Uncle Kenneth Capeliela, a retired roofer. The unit's lei consist of orange kaunaoa, crown flowers, status, mums, bird of paradise, wood roses, song of India, and tea leaf. And following right behind is the most important, the sanitation engineers. I love it. Sanitation engineers it is. Are unified by Uncle Harry. Mahalo to Robert Gutierrez, retired welder of the Ironworkers Union Local 625, and for his design of the Pooper Scooper cart. Eo lanai.
Eo lanai. You notice that the women on horseback are wearing a pa'u, which is a skirt, but the tying of the skirt, the pa'u, is an art form all its own. And so these equestrian oh, I like this pooper scooper car.
Love it. They're sanitation engineers.
Sanitation engineers. Aloha nui.
Aloha. This song written by Uncle Val Capellino. He wrote this song primarily for a parade entry. Never saw the island of Lanai, however, wrote this beautiful mele.
For 40 years, Alulike has helped Hawaiians achieve their potential for themselves, their families, and their communities. Today they tell the story of our treasured kupuna makua and keiki. E Alulike mai kako e na oiwi o Hawaii. Let us work together, natives of Hawaii.
Ui, Alulike. E Alulike mai kako.
Aloha nui, Alulike.
This is Mrs. Winona Rubin, our kupuna, who was one of the founding members of Alulike. Aloha, Mrs. Rubin. E Alulike mai kako. The Mayor's Award coming up. Dalbert and Georgette Pudgy Azevedo are representing the class of 1959 of Kamehameha Schools
Yeehaw.
in honor of Auntie Marilu Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna. This famous mother and daughter team has been distinguished as living treasures by the Honpa Hongwanji for their mastery and perpetuation of the art of feather lei and kahili making. Georgette became a haumana of Auntie Mary Lou and Paulette back in the early 1990s. She and Dalbert have continued to perpetuate this fine craft, and you can see their work featured on their papale, on their hats. They ride today to honor the legacy of these two great women, Hulu Aloha, beloved feather treasures, recognizing the tradition and mastery of featherworks of Hawaii. The kahili, ahu'ula, mahiole, and the lei are treasured works of art that distinguish the ali'i of the Hawaiian kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1959 Kamehameha Schools in honor of Mary Lou Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna. Once again, Imua Kamehameha.
Yeehaw.
Ui. Ui, aloha makaha,
Aloha.
lua lua lei. Wai anai from the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs. Our kupuna so graciously uphold the dignity and integrity of our Hawaiians through their civic missions. From the Waianae Moku.
Aloha.
There they are, the Azevedos. 1959 Kamehameha.
Nestled in Manoa Valley, St. Francis School celebrates over 90 years of quality Catholic education in a spirit of joy. Once a convent school for girls, they now offer education to both young men and women and children from preschool through 12th grade. With numerous sports titles, national honors, and school spirit, the students of the St. Francis School Troubadour Marching Band and Color Guard share their aloha with all of us today through their participation in this morning's Aloha Festival's Floral Parade. Please give a warm welcome to the 70-member ensemble playing 37 instruments.
I'll have you know, I was taught by Franciscan nuns, and my teachers are still residing in Manoa. School
Beautiful
in Hilo,
place to
Hawaii.
live. Beautiful
Absolutely.
place to live.
We extend our warmest aloha and welcome to Anel Amaral, representing the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs as its president. Anel is the principal for Anel Amaral Consultant, a native Hawaiian woman-owned small business that provides professional facilitation services for high-profile and often controversial issues facing Hawaii. Anel facilitated community and private meetings throughout the Hawaiian Islands and served clients such as the state of Hawaii, Hiko, OHA, and the U.S. Army. She serves as a member of the Hawaii Parole Board, appointed by Governor Ige, as well as a member of the Kanehuna Moku Voyaging
Aloha.
Academy and the Hawaii Self-Help Housing Corporation.
Aloha.
Aloha Anel. Hui. Anel Amaral, everybody, president of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs.
Keone o ka kuhiheva, the Oahu Council of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs is a national organization with 26 clubs on Oahu. This morning we celebrate the legacy of former Aloha Festival's Floral Parade kings and queens, giving particular honor to Auntie Mary Lou Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna, who were both mo'i wahine in the past. Juliet Galuteria, 1966, Kehau Pe'a, 2007, David and Emily Awai, 2011, Uilani Kuye, 2012, Jean Kane'aupio, 2014.
Celebrate their motto is strive for the highest. The club song is Kalele o Nalani, and their president is Rowlett Kraut. The mission of the Queen Emma Hawaiian Civic Club is to honor Queen Emma's legacy through the promotion of healthcare and well-being, as well as supporting the education of our keiki, our children. Today they honor Auntie Mary Lou Kekuewa and Paulette Kahalepuna as former members of the club and women who passed on the treasured cultural tradition for feather making to club members. You know, long before the United States ever had universal health care was here in Hawaii through the efforts of Queen Emma and King Kamehameha IV in their efforts to build a medical facility. Today, the one and only medical facility that helps those in the Pacific, the Queen's Medical Center. Queen Emma's Civic Club.
You've noticed throughout the hosting of this morning's parade, we've said Mary Lou and Paulette Kahalepuna, Mary Lou Kekuewa many, many times. And so, you know, these two beautiful ladies have had such an incredible impact on the Hawaiian community and the community at large here in Hawaii. Their art form, the lei hulu, all the hulu art crafting using feathers, they've just had a tremendous impact on our community. Let's have more music by Uhe Uhene, and a beautiful hula by our Ka'anoi. Aloha,
lovely hula stylings of Ka'anoi and the music of Uhe Uhene. Where else but in Hawaii, in the middle of a parade, you're going to have
Mahalo.
hula and Hawaiian music. I mean, just, isn't, I mean, you know, Aaron,
I know.
okay,
I do
I
know.
just cannot describe it in,
Yeah.
in English.
Yeah. Molokai nui a hina, the island of Molokai is the piko, the center of all the Hawaiian islands. Release your spirit and you'll feel the mana, the power that protects the island from an area near Mauna Loa said to be the birthplace of hula to the indescribable beauty of Halawa Valley. Or descend 1,700 feet on a sure-footed mule to enjoy the rugged beauty of the remote settlement of Kalaupapa and change your perspective forever. Representing the island of Molokai is Princess Punahele Pyres of Waimanalo. Leading the princess and her unit is as page is Summers Joseph of also of Waimanalo. Following the princess' footsteps are attendants Kulia Joseph and Sydney Joseph of Waimanalo. Accompanied escorts are Kaloi Kaniaupio and Kiaka Kialoha of Waimanalo and Jonah Kamakani Kahanu of Kahalu'u. Malamaku. We have pooper scoopers. What was the last one? We have sanitation engineers. Now we have Malamaku Kai. Malamaku Kai attendees or pooper scoopers Alika, Rami, Derek, Robert, Keegan, and Amberline. This year's Molokai Pa'u unit rides in honor of the peoples of Molokai, Keakua, their ohana, and this year's Aloha Festival's theme, Hulu Aloha. Aloha nui e Molokai.
Woodman Life, standing strong for generations. A nice round of applause for our men. Miss Latina Hawaii 2015, 23-year-old April May Smith, who attends UH West Oahu. Majoring in early childhood education, she is of Spanish descent, and her platform is Read Aloud America. 2016 contestant, in the second car, 18-year-old Rashida Monik Blenman Villarreal, who attends Leeward Community College, majoring in liberal arts. Her ethnicity is Panamanian. 19-year-old December Smith, who attends Leeward Community College, majoring in liberal arts. She then hopes to receive her major in kinesiology. Yeah. Her ethnicity is Spanish. And finally, 19-year-old Tiffany Johnson, who attends the University of Hawaii at Manoa, majoring in elementary and pre-childhood education. She is of Chilean ethnicity. And 22-year-old Cristela Perez attends Chaminade, my alma mater, Chaminade University of Honolulu, majoring in forensic science. She is of Salvadorian American descent. The Miss Latina Hawaii organization would like to thank Woodman Life, you met them earlier, who sponsored the cars and flowers and continues to give generously to our pageant winners. Aloha, ladies. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Latina Hawaii organization and Woodman Life. A nice round of applause. Come on, everybody. Aloha.
The Kamehameha School's Warrior Marching Band and Color Guard, my alma mater, has performed worldwide to critical acclaim and recognition. The band is under the direction of Matthew Kale Urabe. In January 2013, the band represented Hawaii in the presidential inaugural parade for President Barack Obama. Incidentally, when I was in school, I was the drum major for the band when we represented the band for Bill Clinton in the presidential parade then, in 1993. Today they perform the Kamehameha March. Imua Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. And befitting for this property that we sit on, the once resident, or the last resident here, Princess Pauahi.
Kuno. This gentleman following the band is the Performing Arts Department Chair up at Kamehameha, Alika Young.
Alika.
Aloha.
Aloha, Alika.
Nice to see you, Alika.
City and Parks and Recreation. We have the 2015 May Day Lay Queen and Court. Please welcome Lay Queen Danielle Pomaikai o Keikilani Akiona. First Princess Paige Miki Kalau o Kanani Kiekie Okamura and Lay Princess Whitney Harue Hivalani Miyahara. The lei known the world over as a symbol of aloha. The first lei day was in 1927 and celebrated in downtown Honolulu on May 1st. In 1928, the first lei queen was Nina Bowman, crowned by Mayor Charles Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, for the Parks and Recreation City and County of Honolulu, our Lei Queen 2015. By the way, Lei Queen Pomai represents the 87th Lei Queen. She is the youngest of three, hailing from Kaneohe, Oahu. Queen Pomai is a hairstylist and volunteers with Nakupuna o Ko'olau, a senior group of musicians and dancers at Kaneohe Community Senior Center. Hui!
Aloha.
Aloha. Oh! I gotta talk to you, Maurice. Thank you, Maurice. Aloha, Lei Queen.
Jenalyn Ng is Hawaii's Miss Ambassador. She attends the University of Hawaii at Manoa as an early and elementary education major. Jenalyn also works at the Early Childhood Center at UH Manoa and is currently a cohort intern at Noelani Elementary School. It is through her involvement in community service that made Jenalyn realize her desire to work with Hawaii's keiki.
Please join us in welcoming the gorgeous Janelle Kelly as page of the beautiful island of Kauai. She and her horse are wearing lei comprised of Thai orchid and sea grapes, representative of the Mokihana. Here we have the beautiful Princess of Kauai, Gloria of Akuni. Her horse sleigh consists of purple anthuriums, bougainvillea, crown flower, Thai orchids, and crotids. Gloria had the opportunity to ride with the Hawaii Pa'u riders in the Pasadena Rose Parade this year. The lovely attendants are Jocelyn Kirito, whose family owns many horses, and Carrie Takemoto, who has great passion for riding. Isn't this absolutely beautiful, representing Kauai? The handsome Paniolo are Stefan Campos. This year's marshal is in the King Kamehameha Parade. Mike Fujita, who rode with Stevens unit, and Sheldon Kaupuiki, who also rode in the Pasadena Rose Parade. Their beautiful wagon was designed by the unit's awesome sanitation engineers, the Pooper Scooper, Shane, Mike, Lorene, and Colin. Relaxing and pristine, the garden aisle boasts spectacular natural panoramas and lush vegetation. Maika ikawa ihemolele ikamali.
Mrs. Hawaii Petite, Sarah Beppu, is a 1996 graduate from Kamehameha Schools, married with 3 children. Sarah's oldest child is on the autism spectrum. With 1 in 68 children diagnosed, her mission is uniqueness, embracing autism, promoting empathy. One of the criteria to compete in the Hawaii Petite pageant is that you must not be taller than 5'6", 5 feet 6 inches.
Presenting the U.S. Army Garrison Commander, Colonel Richard A. Fromm. Colonel Fromm assumed command of the U.S. Army Garrison Hawaii on May 13, 2014. Colonel Fromm chairs the Army's Native Hawaiian Advisory Council, which is comprised of Hawaiian education, religious, business, and civic leaders, and aims to promote understanding and respect between the Army and the Native Hawaiian community. The Native Hawaiian Covenant was signed in 2010 between the Army and the Native Hawaiian leaders. Big mahalo to Colonel Fromm and the U.S. Army Garrison Hawaii.
We are pleased to welcome the Marine Forces Pacific Band stationed at Marine Corps Base Kaneohe Bay, under the direction of Band Officer Chief Warrant Officer 3 Brian Sherlock and Bandmaster Master Gunnery Sergeant Michael Montoya. We celebrate this morning one of the oldest active duty Marine field bands. The Marine Forces Pacific Band traces its origins back to 1920s.
Okay, Aaron, you remember this when you was a kid, or maybe even still now, at the birthday parties, at any kind of great celebrations?
Absolutely.
Sing Yung Dragon and Lion Dance Association marching unit. Sing Yung Dragon and Lion Dance Association was founded 1 year ago with the mission to spread the ideals and traditions of the Chinese culture to those who live and visit the islands of Hawaii. Under the guidance of the World Sarping Lion Dance Federation, Sing Yung teaches their students the art of lion and dragon dancing as well as martial arts in relation to the customs and morals of the Chinese culture. For this year's Aloha Festival's parade, Sing Yung has brought out 2 lions that will make its way through the parade, blessing those who see and touch it with good fortune and prosperity. In addition, a 9-man dragon also makes an appearance, weaving its way around the streets as it tries to capture its treasure, the beloved pearl. The dragon and lion dances are all accompanied by music produced from the Chinese drum, gong, and cymbals. Dragon and Lion Dance Association.
The Aloha Chinese Concept Association is a non-profit organization dedicated to improving their communities through charitable work and community service. They strive to immerse themselves in local activities and share their members' skills and expertise with others around them. Each year, the Aloha Chinese Concept Association participates in the Hawaii Dragon Boat Festival. This year's float honors this premier event. Today's team includes the Narcissus Princesses, who are seated facing Makai. First Princess Nicole Chong, Second Princess Christina Yi, Third Princess Michelle Lam, and Fourth Princess Carly Young, as well as Miss Chinatown Lindsay Mao and her court, which includes Princess Jennifer Tran and Princess Melody Lai. A drummer at the front sets the pace while a panda in the back steers. the Hawaii Dragon Boat Association. Aloha.
In its 38th year, the Miss Chinatown Hawaii pageant is a nonprofit organization run solely by volunteers. Its mission is to perpetuate the Chinese culture in Hawaii through raising community awareness, developing leadership and public speaking skills, and participating community service. Car number 1, Miss Hawaii Chinese Michelle He and Miss Chinatown Hawaii Tara Driver, Kalamai. Michelle will represent the Hawaii Chinese community in San Francisco in February 2016 at the Miss Chinatown USA pageant, while Tara will represent us in June at the Miss Hawaii pageant, which is a preliminary pageant to Miss America. Car number 2, right here in front of us, a newly crowned 2016 Festival's Court is represented by First Princess Devon Ann Choi and Princesses Sonia Ling and Vivian Liu. For appearance and or special project requests, please contact the pageant via its website.
Representing now Oahu, banner page Darren Seto, Princess Ronica Ann Lili'uo Kalani Ibarra, mother of 5 daughters and 15 grandchildren and 1 great-granddaughter. Her attendants are sister Rhonda Makaina and daughter Likolehua Tangaro. Their escorts are brother Ronald Ibarra, Ken Higa, and Walter Espiritu. Their lei, of course, are the Puamelia, the Plumeria flower. They also adorn themselves with Ilima Ohayali and Hala. Our pooper scoopers, our sisters Rexy and Colette and Mo'opuna Kamaile and Tehani. Round of applause, please, for our equestrian unit from Oahu.
I tell you, our history, our tradition of Pa'u is absolutely fabulous.
Yes, epic, beautiful, beautiful tradition.
Please welcome Ed Saunders, General Manager of the Queen Kapi'olani Hotel. Ed is a graduate of Damien Memorial High School and was previously the hotel's Director of Sales and Marketing. Queen Kapi'olani offers all the conveniences of home with one of the world's most famous beaches as your backyard. The hotel is located near the Honolulu Zoo on the eastern edge of Waikiki. In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, the Queen Kapi'olani Hotel commits to supporting breast cancer research for Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event held on October 24th by donating $1 for every reservation booked directly through their website, queenkapi'olani.com. Property and Central Reservations Office, 922-91941 until September 30th. For those of you not familiar with our hula, hula is an interpretive dance, unlike dances from around the world. There are no abstract movements in hula. So if you've watched a Hollywood movie and the dancer came out without any words in the back of it, from a Hawaiian standpoint, that was absolutely nonsense. For every movement you see the dancer doing depicts a word or a phrase or a thought within the song. So technically or truthfully, hula could never be performed without the words. Once again, please welcome the lovely Ka'anoi.
The beautiful Ka'ano Iwihe Aloha no Wai Anai. The music by Uhe Uhene. Big mahalo goes out to Royal Hawaiian Center for furnishing $45,000 in cash and in-kind services for the Aloha festivals, our morning entertainment included. And next up in the parade, under the head administration of Father Sebastian Chaco and Principal Christina Mullins, Holy Family Catholic Academy is a co-ed parish for students from preschool through 8th grade. Holy Family's marching band and Hawaiian music ensemble is traditionally the youngest marching band in the state, with students ranging from 5th through 8th grade. Band directors Jennifer Canales and Hawaiian music directors Nicole and Linda Paishan lead this ensemble, who will be traveling to Disney World this spring. We are grateful that this band has continued to join us and perform at the Aloha Festival's Floral Parade for the last 20 years. Aloha. Have a wonderful time in Disney.
We also want to make mention of the VW Club of Hawaii. It was founded in 1997. This year we have a few VWs for you to enjoy throughout the parade today. Mahalo to the VW Club of Hawaii for providing us with some brand new stylish VWs for our VIPs to ride in today. So mahalo to the VW Club.
Beautiful music by Uhe Uhene. On guitar, Aina Asing. On ukulele, Lena Robbins Tamure. And on bass, Heather Kalua. Aloha to all of you out there in TV land joining us on Olelo. You're here with us at the 69th Annual Aloha Festival's Floral Parade here in Waikiki, Oahu. It's a beautiful day here in Hawaii.
Beat that drum, rum-de-dum, a wiggle in the middle, and a lot of fun, that's the way they do. The Aloha hula, a little hula flirts in hula skirts, winking at the boys in Aloha shirts, that's the way they do. The Aloha hula, the akiri-hula, around the aisle, mile by mile. Take a detour, that's Hawaiian style, that's the way they do.
We're looking at some photos on Olelo. All those who sent in their Instagram photos, keep taking those candid shots of the parade. They look absolutely fabulous. We're looking at Punaho right now. This is kind of a selfie, yourself, myself thing. Hashtag Olelo. Send in your Instagram photo. Our floats on board.
Oh, Aloha Wikula with
Governor
Uhe Uhene.
Yeah. I have a secret, Aaron.
Please.
You know Kapua?
Yeah.
I used to play music with her grandma. Ora. And her grandma right
And her
there.
grandma is right behind us
Ouch!
too.
That was, okay, Vehilani. I love you. So, you know, it goes around full circle.
That's right.
Because
That's right.
Kapua's
Keeps
daddy
going. Just
and,
keeps going.
and her grandma, and it's
Yep.
just in the Ohana. The Ohana of Kalaupapa mission is to perpetuate our ancestors by gathering the stories of their courage, faith, and love. With each feather woven into the kahili, the Ohana sent prayers for the future of Kalaupapa. The kahili is a reminder to all of us to honor those 8,000 people exiled to Kalaupapa by protecting and perpetuating their history and treasuring their legacy of values they lived by,
Aloha Kamaka.
while overcoming
Aloha
tremendous
Kapono.
challenges. Kalaupapa's history is filled with remarkable human beings, and we hope you will proudly join us in supporting this
Aloha.
group's journey to fulfill a lifetime dream to build the Kalaupapa Memorial that will be dedicated to all exiled to Kalaupapa. Hi, Uncle. Uncle Helemano. Now, Uncle, are you responsible for teaching all these wonderful students to create the kahili? Ladies and gentlemen, at one time,
Beautiful.
Uncle Helemano, sitting on the car here with the lehulu on his hat, was the cultural director here at the Royal Hawaiian Center, who paved the way for all of us who came forward, and is also a master feather crafter. So these kahili, the hand kahili you see the youngsters carrying, were all taught to them by Uncle, and have been created by them as well.
Mahalo nui for all you do, Uncle.
Eo
Aloha.
kalau papa. Aloha.
Partners in Development Foundation received the 2015 Nonprofit of the Year Award presented by Bank of Hawaii. Since 1997, Partners in Development Foundation has served over 55,000 people through a wide range of free programs in education, social services, and sustainability. Some of their more well-known programs include Tutu and Me Traveling Preschool for children and their caregiver, and No Vote, No Grumble, a nonpartisan initiative to increase civic engagement and education. Its programs embed cultural values, traditional knowledge, and language in all program curriculum. Their truck features the Hulu Aloha theme prominently in their kahili.
We Are Oceania, a new organization mentored by Partners in Development Foundation, supports Native Pacific Islanders from the Micronesia region to achieve self-sufficiency. Their Halauola one-stop center helps navigate resources in health, housing, and employment. The name We Are Oceania is rooted in the history of the indigenous people who used outrigger canoes to navigate the vast North Pacific, known today as Micronesia. Honoring the role of the ocean, these indigenous people view the ocean as binding the islands together rather than separating, and providing abundant resources for the islands instead of isolating and depriving them. We are Oceania. Palau
Kosrai. Beautiful.
Aloha. Mahalo. Aloha, Oceania. More Instagram photos we're taking a look at. How many of you have the Olelo fan? All of you with Olelo fans. Let's see them. Olelo fans? You know, fans?
There you go.
All right. So if we can get a shot of all the Olelo fans that are out
Mahalo
here for
nui
the
to
Olelo station.
Olelo again
Yeah, we're
for
taking
being with us today.
Absolutely. Taking a look at all the Instagram photos. Thank you for all of those sending in their Instagram photos on hashtag Olelo on Instagram. By the way, we want to make a little correction here on your fan. It says that the broadcast or cable cast on 53 Olelo will be done on October 14th, which is a Wednesday, not a Monday, okay? So just make that correction on your fan. And all the other days following that are consistent and correct. So we want to make sure that you let your family and friends know to watch the cable cast on Olelo or visit olelo.org. More hula from Ka'anoi. And music by Uhe Uhene.
Riha.
Take one bite of my weed because it is a project.
Ohai ke aloha, lahi ke kino, komino kamai, me kawai maka, keha keha i kawai, puilani ho puruna, i ho papa. Ohai ke aloha, lahi ke kino, omino kamai, me kawai maka, keha keha i kawai, puilani ho puluana, i ho papa. O kane mai, a ke au he ki,
In honor of the island of Maui, Pohai Ke Aloha. Beautiful hula by Ka'anoi with music by Uhe Uhene. Aloha Kakahiaka from the Valley Isle of Maui. The unit is led by banner page Marcus Edayan. Princess of the Maui unit is Bernella Mokihana Carvalho, originally from Kapa'a, Kauai. Bernella now resides in Honolulu and is a proud mother of two, Keanu and Moani. She's a travel consultant with Pleasant Holidays. Her attendants include Crystal Bethel and Paulette Kanai Jamil. Escorts are Bryant Akiona, Kamaile Kia'aina, and Lee Iboshi. Mahalo nui to all of you. Their pooper scoopers are Dallas Kabinatan and the Harbottle Ohana. Flowers and foliage utilized in the unit lei are Lokilani, the island flower of Maui, the rose, Vili Vili seeds, the Lauhala, Maile Lauli'ili'i, Palaplai, Liko, Painiu, Pua Lavena, all of these beautiful Hawaiian flowers are Kuli Kuli.
Sanitation engineers.
Yes, sanitation engineers. Aloha nui.
I like to be at Waikiki with you.
Coming up now, Kualoa Ranch, Hawaii is a Kama'aina company established in 1850, celebrating 30 years of sharing the Aloha spirit and 4,000 acres of history, beauty, and adventure. Kualoa is a proud supporter of Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Here today are Kualoa employees and their little brothers and sisters from Ka'aava Elementary School. Aloha Kualoa. Big Brothers, Big Sisters, mahalo. Send their mahalo to Honolulu. And from Ka'aava Elementary. Hi, kids. I love it. Kualoa, Hawaii. Hey, hey!
Sweet Lele hua, sweet Lele
Oh, they're warming up now. They're warmed up now. You see. Oh, no, music from Uhe Uhene. Miss Hawaii World 2015, Samantha Iha Priest is making history. She is the first Miss Hawaii World since 1994. This past July in Washington, D.C., Samantha represented Hawaii and competed in Miss World America, the national preliminary to the oldest surviving and largest major international beauty pageant, Miss World. Samantha placed in the top finalist, won the People's Choice Award, and was the photogenic winner. Samantha now hosts her own radio show called Inspiring Lives with Samantha Iha Priest on KPRP 650 AM, broadcasting statewide in Hawaii and video streaming live globally at samanthaIhapriest.com. Samantha would like to thank Volcano Orchids for sponsoring her beautiful floral arrangement today. Congratulations to you on all of your success. Much continued success to you. Aloha.
Little Miss Hawaii United States 2015. Miss Hawaii United States is an official preliminary to Miss United States. This community service-based pageant is open to women and young women ages 8 and beyond. Little Miss Hawaii United States 2015 is Tewila Luffy. There she is. Oh, so precious. In July, Tawila traveled to Washington, D.C. to represent Hawaii and compete in the Little Miss United States pageant where she won first runner-up. Congratulations, Tawila.
Congratulations. Malo. The next car is Miss Hawaii United States 2015. She is Charito Rivera. In July, she also traveled to Washington, D.C. to represent Hawaii and compete in the Miss United States pageant. The Miss Hawaii United States pageant is now accepting applications for 2016, and no experience is necessary because they provide free training classes. For more information and to apply, visit www.misshawaiius.com. I remember when I was in high school, it was a long time ago.
Oh, not even.
Long time ago. But when we used to march the parade, when you come around by the Hawaii Prince Hotel, coming right into Waikiki, that's a big sigh of relief. But when you come to Lures right here, this is the home stretch for the parade. So Lures to Kapi'olani Park, we used to just give it our all.
That's right.
You know, play our hearts out. So round of applause, please, for all of the parade units, all of our equestrian units, the marching bands, and this ono music from Uhe Uhene.
You know what? I think everybody appreciates the fact that it's a little overcast today because it's nice and cool
For sure.
on Kalakaua Avenue. Okay, you know what? The camera is panning the audience.
Yes.
Cameras, pan that audience, and everybody show that shaka sign.
Shaka.
Happy to be in Hawaii. Come on. Yeah, pan the audience. Everybody, come on, Hawaii. Let's hear it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. All right, everybody say Olelo.
Olelo.
Olelo. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Olelo. Uhe, uhe.
Let me give you a quick history, quick little trivia for you, where the shaka comes from. There was a gentleman who lived in Laie, whose name was Hamana. He cared for the beach we now call Hukilau Beach. And in an accident, he lost his 3 middle fingers. It's true story. Lost his 3 middle fingers. And at the time, we were building out, the Mormon church was building out that area for the Polynesian Cultural Center. They would have a hukilau where they brought tourists from Waikiki out to Laie to go in hukilau, pull all the fish out of the ocean to prepare for that evening. Well, Hamana, in true fashion, when the tourists were boarding the bus to come back to Waikiki, he would wave goodbye to them. And that experience represented for these tourists that aloha spirit. And that's where the shaka comes from Hamana. So we give Hamana's family out there in Laie credit for that and bringing that aloha spirit from Waikiki all the way out to the North Shore over there. So a little bit of trivia. Next time you're watching Jeopardy, you know the answer. Or you know the question. Ahaha.
We welcome with great pride the Wai'anae Marching Band under the direction of new band directors Chantel Tiare Tam, who leads the Wai'anae High School students, and Clement Zhang, who leads the intermediate school students. Please welcome the Wai'anae Marching Band. This is their 7th year that this band has participated in the Aloha Week Floral Parade. 7 years ago, Wai'anae High School band program unfortunately ended. So this band was created to give the high school students a chance to continue their music education while also giving the intermediate students the opportunity to be in the marching band in only their 2nd year of playing an instrument. Eo Wai'anae.
So for you folks who don't know where Waianae is, if you get on the road and you keep driving that way, and keep driving that way,
And keep driving that way,
you come to Waianae. And so these children, these students here have gotten up so early this morning to come in from Waianae to be with us today, the Aloha Festival's Floral Parade.
Yo, Waianae! In all schools.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All the fine arts need to come back into our education.
Yes. Easter Lily Smith is the current reigning Miss Hawaii United Continents 2015. Born and raised in Waialua, Easter Lily has 3 siblings. Our Savior Smith, April May Smith, our current reigning Miss Latina Hawaii 2015, and December Smith, Miss Haleiwa 2015. She is a teacher with the Honolulu Community Action Program's Head Start program and is also an art business owner. An alumna of Sacred Hearts Academy, Leeward Community College, and Western Governors University, Easter Lily is currently a student with the University of Hawaii working on her biology degree and attends Argosy University as a psychology major. She would like to one day become a pediatrician. Her community platform of passion is dedicated towards promoting literacy here in the state of Hawaii, where she works alongside with the Read Aloud America program. Miss Teen Hawaii United Continents is produced by Heavenly Beauty Productions and is currently accepting applications for the 2016 pageant held in March.
Kihene LLC was formed in 2014 by 3 native Hawaiians from Mokuokeawe, the island of Hawaii. They saw the need to share their la'au lapa'au, or products traditionally used for well-being and maintaining health, safety, and comfort within one's body. The word kihene was used when describing a basket which was customarily used by ancient Hawaiians to carry gatherings, food, and the necessities of life. It is appropriate in describing this company that carries and offers a variety of herbal teas grown, harvested, and processed on Hawaii Island by native Hawaiians. By the way, the island of Hawaii's name is not big, okay?
Mahalo.
The name of that island is Hawaii.
Mahalo.
Representing Kihene today are Alexis Galang of Panaeva.
In 2010, Street Grinds began as a small, humble event planning service which gave birth to Hawaii's first large-scale organized mobile food truck event. Street Grinds sparked the growth of local food truck popularity, which continues to this day. Since then, Street Grinds has now become the state's largest recurring events management company, now responsible for 3 of the most popular recurring events on Oahu: Eat the Street, Honolulu Night Market, and Art After Dark. Street Grinds is promoting their new Makers and Tasters Kewalo Food Park and Marketplace at the former Fisherman's Wharf spot. Open 7 days a week, Makers and Tasters Kewalo offers breakfast, lunch, dinner, and now a bar. I'm so hungry. We're going over there after this.
Right.
Be sure to pop in, enjoy shaded seating and gorgeous waterfront views. As a premier resource for the mobile food community in Hawaii, Street Grinds believes that passionate local entrepreneurs are the key to creating a sustainable future. Aloha.
And now, this is my island.
Yay!
My island home. Mokuokeawe and the members of the Riding Society Ahapulamapa'u Hololio in stunning fiery red. My favorite color. Led by Paige Ron Rivera, who presents our Princess Malia Sanders and her attendants,
Hey, Malia.
Angela Sanders
Aloha.
and Jamie Kamonu. Aloha, Hawaii. You know, my island is is such a vibrant island with its red and pele and snow on top Mauna Kea. All the elements happening at once. The escorts are Kaleo Hashimoto, Louis Caldera, and Quintin Kamaunu. You will see the horses lay are comprised of ukiuki grass, anthuriums, protea, tea leaves, monkey tree, money tree, calamai, crotons, hau, rope, Song of India, and he'e. The lovely Pau riders adorned with liko and hala, and our ever lovely princess wears lehua blossoms and liko. It is the flower of the island of Hawaii.
The Sons of Hawaii Motorcycle Club was started in 1953 by the Kalua brothers. This morning we have the Oahu chapter with us. There is also a Maui, Molokai, Kauai, and Hawaii Island chapter as well. The group promotes safe bike riding and fosters better relations between motorcycle riders and the general public. Today, the chapter president, Charlie Martinez, and the chapter vice president, Walters Miranda, rides in honor of our beloved masters and feathered treasures. It is a family and friends-oriented club, and to become a member takes months of training and may take years to be patched in. Aloha nui kako.
Aloha. Woo, aloha, my brother.
Aloha Festival's board co-chair, this is Helene Samshenkis, who also happens to be the director of marketing here at Royal Hawaiian Center.
Hi, Sam.
Does an amazing job. Works incredibly well.
Thank you, Sam.
Take care, Sam. Aloha.
Last but not least, Parade Chair Antoinette, Auntie Tony Lee, and Royal Court Chair Uncle Charles Kanaha Kapua are both board of directors of the Aloha Festival's board and have been very busy all year. And Uncle Charlie can tell you that because he's been driving Auntie around town, just making sure all this happens.
Aloha.
Mahalo to Parade starter Brendan Lee, scriptwriter Makana McClellan, Pearl Harbor Hawaiian Civic Club for helping with the logistics of lining up the parade, Benson Lee, owner of Hawaiian Steam, Robella Trucking, Aloha Water for donating all the water, Securitas for providing security, Office of Hawaiian Affairs for providing us with a flow building and staging area, Olelo Community TV. Come on, give it up for Olelo, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Honolulu Cookie Company, Ona Trees, Queen Kapi'olani Hotel, Parade Committee, Doreen, Desiree, Michael, Carol, and Penny Kalua. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 69th annual Aloha Festival's Floral Parade.
Thank you all so
Award-winning
very
Aaron
much.
Salas sitting next to me.
Yes, thank you for joining us here in Waikiki, Kalakaua Avenue, here at Helumoa, Waikiki. Round of applause, please, for hosting with me Multi Nahoku Hano Award winner Kuuipo Kumukahi. You can see her entertaining here on Friday evenings. Thank you all very much for joining us today. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day here in Waikiki. Nei. Aloha.
Aloha. And uhe
3, 4, 5, na ho'o, he luana. One o ia, he ha haole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, na ho'o, he luana. One o ia la pi hao.